If we talk about a couple of words, one of them would be governance, say, for example. We're looking at the governance in the strategic and tactical levels. At the strategic level, we're looking at things like what is the value proposition of what's being put forward, the value pool, where's all these profits in terms of, what we're going to tap into. And we can also talk about the scope. What is the scope of the business? And it has to be something we keep recurringly saying will be evidence-based. At a tactical level, what we're going to be looking at, just very briefly, is looking at inputs and outputs, throughputs, and making sure that processes are measurable and traceable, such in supply chains, and they stand up to scrutiny.
I'm going to be a little more pragmatic. They are asking for three things. First, a verified baseline. Second, a CFO-grade model with low, central, and high scenarios and clear sensitivities. Third, explicit grade criteria, approve, scale, or stop. And no storytelling, just assumptions, numbers, and decision points. That's what they expect. That's it.
Is it really just about revenue and resilience, or is it more about reputation?
It depends on the value proposition again of the organization, the institution, because it impacts the positioning on the product or the industry life cycle, because these will then impact the focus of the strategy. Interestingly enough, what I noticed just last week in reading a little article, it was basically saying for 2026 in sustainability speak, the number one priority is cost reductions. That is what's driving these things. But as we know from strategy, adopting a cost leadership strategy, you have to be very, 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 very careful. And that then ties into this show in terms of you must make sure that your finances are correct, that they're operating in the right way. And then I'll just throw in one more thing about the marketing metrics as well. If we're talking about, when you mentioned the reputation, the marketing metrics around greenwashing and stuff like that are now very, very crucial and important because organizations continue to be caught out.
Okay, to be honest, for me, it is whichever move the economics. Boards decide on margin, cash, risk reduction, and cost of capital. That's in my experience. Reputation only matters when it directly affects revenue or financing. Reputation alone readily clears the CFO threshold. That's what I can say about that.